Well, we're getting a really late start today. Alright, here we are, back at the Raleigh dump yet again. Got all my equipment ready to go, and I've chosen my spot. Definitely gonna have to earn my stuff today with everywhere is hard, filled with rock. Can't get the shovel in anywhere. Gonna have to systematically pry out every one of these rocks. Okay, we're starting to get some progress going here. I've been chiseling away for the last 30 minutes. Okay, finally, after 2 hours of chiseling away, I got the first bottle showing up. Oh no. Slick. Alright, I just hooked on to this bottle. Oh, it's just a ketchup. Okay, I feel another bottle down there. Looks like an 8-ounce drugstore, and by the shape of it, I'm betting it's embossed on the other side. What? That's crazy. It's shaped just like all those King drugstores. Well, extremely similar, but slightly different. But anyway, it's cracked. And 1 second later, right beside it is this. And this is also slick and of the same shape. Alright, another slick. Yeah, I know I'm a negative guy, but hey, how many slicks can I find before I find something worthwhile? I feel something in here. Okay, I think we got one right there. Okay, there is a lot of pieces of glass showing up at least. Another slick. What in the world? At least it's a little bit unique with a heavily inset panel like that. Okay, it looks like we're getting into a fair amount of glass at least. Got a broken one right there. But this one, I think we got a whole bottle right there. It is embossed on this side. Finally, and I think it's going to be a good one. What is it? I see Boston, Mass on it, so it can't be that good. It's a Sloan's liniment, but it's an aqua colored one. And it says N&B liniment. And it has Dr. Earl S. Sloan on it. I've never seen one that had that on it. I've seen a couple or three that had Sloan's N&B liniment, which is nerve and bone liniment, but never one with Dr. Earl Sloan before, so that's kind of a nice find right there. Alright, we got 2 more coming out. And this one, I do see some embossing on it. Laxo. It's a good looking bottle. I think it's the 3rd one I found in here. So they're not common. The only place I've ever found any in 33 years is here in this dump. Okay, what is this one? Hopefully it's going to be an embossed soda. Okay, I got it loosened up. Oh my goodness. Another ketchup, and it's cracked, slick, and chipped. Oh well, we do have something else showing up right there. Just a little slick chemical. Alright, I just popped this one out. It's not marked either, but this is most likely a laudanum bottle, because I have found a bunch of them exactly like this with paper labels still on them. Alright, we have another one exposed. Probably the same as that last one. Nope. Got a different top. This one's, I don't know, it could be a laudanum as well, but it's just a generic. Could have been any type of medicine in that. Okay, we have another bottle showing up. Looks like probably just a champagne though. But in case it's something worthwhile, I might as well film it. Champagne, the only bottle that hasn't changed at all in 150 years. Okay, I just popped out another one. Okay, it's embossed. National Remedy Company. It's a fairly common one, but they're usually a little bit smaller and aqua colored, so this is rather interesting. I don't know that I've ever found one quite like it. Okay, we got a shard of a straight out of Coke right there, and another one of the slightly different variation. And it's looking like it's going to be a horseradish. Really stuck in there. A little bit taller than I thought it would be, but it's slick as almost all of them are. I just threw out a shovel full of dirt. Is it going to be embossed? Nope, it's another slicky. And another broken straight side of Coke. And yet another one. So that's at least 4 of them so far today. And I see a soda showing up now. But I'm hoping it's not one of those, because I have enough of those already at home. The embossing right there is a little bit on the small side. Those Cokes do sometimes say that, but it's embossed larger than that, so hopefully this is something different. Yeah, I'm without gloves right at the moment. This camera has extremely small on and off buttons, and so I gotta take my glove off every single time I turn the camera on. And then you gotta press the record button, which is even smaller still. Could it be a hutch? Well, whatever it is, it's looking broken. It is straight out of Coke, actually. Might be worth bringing back to saw it off into a drinking glass. And another straight side of Coke. Did somebody throw a whole case of them out in here? Okay, we got a flask showing up. It's the kind that is very often embossed. I don't feel anything up this way, but it's not clear enough to feel any embossing on the bottom side yet. It is embossed. Which one's it going to be this time? And we got another bottle showing up. It looks like a soda for sure. So even though we're half done and we have really not found anything worth over maybe $7 or $8, we are going to do some good. We are going to find some good stuff soon. Both of these are very good actually, so no, I'm not going to yank it out yet. Got to clear it a bit better than that. Could be a $100 bottle or better. Wish I had a GoPro so I didn't have to hold the camera with one hand. Okay, what'll it be? Oh man. Probably the least valuable of all these flasks of this type. But still, I'm sure I'll get $10 out of it one day. So, what about this Coke? Could this be the whole one? I already found at least 10 broken ones. Okay, it's almost cleared out. So far, it's looking intact to me. Oh my God, it's broken. Dang it. Well, guess I'm gonna have to make a little drinking cup out of it. Yeah, I'll just saw it off, and well, it's got so many bubbles in it. That's gonna be bad if the saw line cuts a bubble in half. But I think I'll eventually get $20 out of it after I make it into a Coca-Cola glass from 1907. See, that's why I'm not a positive person. I was being very optimistic about those two bottles, but they both turned out to be no good. Okay, looks like we have another Coke bottle. Well, I sure hope so, because we need an intact one. No, I'm not from Canada. I'm not going to say a full one. Some of you might get that joke. It looks broken, or at least cracked. Yeah, it's broken off right there. Dang it. Well, maybe one day. Okay, we got a nice amber bottle right here. No, it's not really nice. I see the embossing. It's got very little bit of embossing on it. And it's a very common ugly one. With a root growing around the neck of it. Something Chem Company, New York. Nothing special about that one. Okay, looks like a black glass bottle. Are we into the 1850s now? Broken. Damn, that's ancient. Oh my God. OMG. That is OLD. And we got company yet again. The police were already here 4 days ago. Why are they here again? Back. Yeah.
As you can imagine, I got called out here again.
Okay.
This is a different spot, right? This is the same spot as last?
I was right there. Yeah,
Okay.
I always fill the hole in before I leave, so yeah, it's a different spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of traffic on this corner.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I gotta go address the people down at the steps here as well.
I was thinking because it's New Year's Eve, maybe they're buying some special goodies for this evening.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on.
But anyway.
No, you're not in the best neck of town over here, right?
Yeah.
Anything good today?
Well, right before you walked up, I found one with the top broken off. That's possibly the oldest thing I've ever found in here. Looks like it's from about Civil War period.
Okay.
But the top's gone, so it's really only worth a couple dollars.
It's a bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a big old soda bottle.
Yeah. Cool. Still filling them in at night and everything?
Yep.
Alright. Oh man. How long do you stay out here normally? You're out here a few hours, huh? Or probably more than a few, right?
Pretty much all day, and then I dig the hole pretty much till dark, and then I'm here an hour past dark filling it back in.
Okay.
So I'll probably be here until 6:15.
Yeah.
Hopefully I
Doing
won't.
anything for the new year?
No.
Yeah.
I'll be too tired to do anything after I get done with
I
this.
hear that. I'm going home, going to bed. My wife's like, oh, I'll wake you up at midnight. Yeah. Sounds good. I'll roll over. Alright, well, you have a happy new year. You don't remember my name, do you?
Yeah, it's Gilly.
Oh, alright. You said you're like, yeah, I'll try to remember that one.
Yeah, I very rarely remember names, but
Yeah.
I tried hard to remember it.
Fair enough. Alright, well, you have a happy new year.
All
Sure,
right.
I'll see you again one of these days. All right?
Yeah, maybe I'll be done with this eventually. Maybe 5 more times.
Yeah. Alright, well, you have a good one, alright?
All right, you too. Okay, just knocked out a drugstore. Please be embossed this time. It is. What is it? Oh my God, it's a John S. Pescud. They're all coming out right in this little tiny area. That is $100 bottle right there. At least that's what I sold the last one for. So it was a successful dig after all, just because of that one bottle right there. Okay, we got yet another bottle. It's looking like a beer. And what's that on top of it? Yeah, I never kept these. Even when I was a beginner 33 years ago, I never had any interest in saving any of those. Too much shadow. Let's move the light over here. Wait, we got another bottle on top of that one. One of them is definitely going to be broken. And yes, it's dangerous to rub the dirt with your bare fingers when you're in a glass layer. Okay, that one's broken. Kind of an unusual looking neck. Something's just a little bit different about that. Not quite ready yet. It's a blob top, but no embossing. Okay, we got another odd bottle that I've never seen. Too bad. The neck's broken off, but it's an old break, so I didn't do that. Imperial Hair Regenerator. Patent date right on the front. The full date. September 16th, 1884. That's pretty interesting. I'll keep that piece anyway. Well, I'm down over 6 feet. But it's time to start tunneling the walls out because I can't be here at night. It's a dangerous neighborhood. Wish I could figure out a way to hold this camera with a tripod, but I don't have one with me. Actually, I do have one in my van. I should be using it. But there's not enough room in this hole. I mean, this hole is barely big enough for me. It's only 2 feet wide. Okay, what's it gonna be? A shoe polish. Oh well. Okay, it looks like we have a soda this time that's actually in one piece. Crazy that we found at least a dozen broken ones. So definitely we need an intact one. I'm so exhausted I can barely move anymore. I think it'll be ready. Okay, it is a straight side of Coke and I don't see any problems with it. So I better put that. The lighting is getting all ruined. I don't know how I'm supposed to use this light. The camera blocks the light. Anyway, yeah, it looks like a good one. Another $50. And 1 minute later we have another, but the top is obviously missing. Alright, what do we got? A straight side of Coke. I did find a couple of the necks, top parts, so maybe I could splice one together and make a ring neck out of it. Looks like a spool ink coming out. And it's a very early machine made one, but still 1911 or 12. And of course it's broken like everything. Wait, no, that sounds negative. I better not say that. It could still be worth something. It's another straight-sided Coke. Why so many here? That's probably the 19th one for the day. So yeah, I'm going to keep it and saw it into a drinking cup. Alright, we got another drugstore right in there. Alright, is it going to say something? Dang, it's a slick. Oh well. One really great drugstores enough to satisfy me. And a minute later, and an inch away, we have yet another bottle. And yet another one right beside that as well. It's just a blank, generic. But this one I definitely think has potential for embossing, but not on those two sides. Okay, it's intact, but it doesn't say anything. It's a pretty early looking example though. Okay, we got a couple more showing up in here. Stuck. And there's another little bottle right up above it. Come on. I don't feel any embossing, so that's why I'm not being super careful. It's just some kind of a sauce bottle like a Lee & Perrins, but no embossing. What's that other one? It's got a long way to go. Okay, while clearing the way, another one showed up. Hopefully one of these is an embossed drugstore. And while clearing the way again, a third drugstore neck sticking out right there. But they are really stuck in there, so it's going to take me a while to get these loosened up. And while clearing the way again, yet another one showed up, but it's broken off. I'm glad that's a slick though. And this one's a slick. And this one, I don't know yet, but yeah, it's a slick. Alright, we got two more. This one's coming out. It's got the nice deep panel on it, but nothing to say. This one's going to be embossed because odds are... Okay, I think it's loose enough. No. Another slick. What a jip. Okay, we're close to finished. It's nice when you got a dump that has a street light right there. That hardly ever happens. Alright, we got some kind of patent medicine coming out. Oh no, it's broken. And it is embossed, but Dr. King's new discovery for coughs and consumption. Yeah, it's a fairly common one anyway. Okay, we have another patent medicine type bottle. No, maybe it could be a glass. Yeah, it's truly dark now. Okay, what do we got? I think I know what it is. Could it be? No. It's the B brand, which I thought was an older bottle than that. I thought it was going to be one of those Vicks, some kind of turtle oil liniment or something like that, because I have found a broken one of those in here. But this is a pretty cool bottle. I've seen them sell for as much as $50, but this one's got the top busted off. But certainly too good to throw it back. Okay, it's definitely time to go home. A couple more that I didn't catch on film. the Murray and Landman Florida water. For those of you who don't know what Florida water is, hey, be quiet over there. It's sort of a cologne. They still make it, actually. If you look for it, it's still out there. I got this super bright honey amber, whatever it is, and we got this really vibrant aqua little thing, and it's really thick glass for such a small bottle. Well, that's it for today. It was a lot of work, but I think it was worth it. Okay, I'm back home. I got this one cleaned up. It has an odd indentation right above my thumbnail. Kind of odd. I've found thousands of drugstore bottles in my life, but I've never seen one with a dip in it like that. So anyway, like I was saying, it's a $100 bottle. Maybe only one person in the world would pay $100 for it, but still, it is a $100 bottle then. And of course this one. I was very surprised to find something so old. I'm assuming it's Civil War era. It's basically black glass, but of course if you hold it up to the light, it is really dark olive green. So even though it's damaged badly, it's way too important historically, and it looks pretty nice on the shelf as it is. So I will keep it. Maybe one day I'll saw the neck off right about there and attach another neck. Then we have the straight-sided Coke. Needs a bit more cleaning and a little bit of tumbling, and then it'll be a nice $50 bottle. So that was a difficult dig, and I had to stay out till 7 o'clock at night because I wasn't going to leave the hole unfilled. It's a pretty dangerous neighborhood to stay at night, but that's how dedicated I am to doing the right thing.